Hi everyone, I'm Tom, this is Joy.
Hello.
Welcome to a very special edition of Ludicrous Feed. This is our very first time trying full self-driving in Sydney, Australia. In fact, this is one of the very first times you'll see right-hand drive full self-driving in action. Tesla have loaned us the vehicle for the weekend. Can't wait to show you what FSD is all about. So first up, let's have a look at the car's stats and software version. Let's have a look. Okay, so Tesla Australia in Sydney, this is the Sydney showroom, they've given us a Tesla Model 3 long-range dual motor, only driven 105 kilometers, so very fresh, and we are on full self-driving 4. So this is hardware 4. Let's have a look at the vehicle information. So there it is, full self-driving 4. There's the stats right there. Let's have a look at the software notes. Okay, so we're on version 12, that's the software version, and the FSD version is version 13.2.9. Let's have a look at the release notes. The FSD, upside down. So FSD Supervised version 13.2.9 down under.
I love that.
It's cool.
I love that.
Nice little touch there. And that's all the information there if you want to read all that.
I'm glad they didn't have the text upside down. As hilarious as that would have been.
That would have been quite funny, but that is a nice touch in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all the same stats. Vision-based attention monitoring as well. So yes, so we have a camera in the car, like all Teslas these days, and just to monitor us while we are self-driving, so we can't go to sleep and do other things, because, yeah, that's not what you should be doing. It's still considered level 2 autonomy in Australia. Alright, so Tesla have informed or instructed us to do this first, so let's go to autopilot. And there it is, full self-driving supervised. And that's the strike we're talking about with the camera. So if an autopilot strikeout occurs 5 times due to improper usage, then auto steer and full self-driving supervised will no longer operate. This vehicle has not had any such events, luckily. Okay, so let's do it. Full self-driving supervised. Alright, so under your supervision, full self-driving supervised can drive your Tesla almost anywhere. It will make lane changes, select forks to follow your navigation route, navigate around other vehicles and objects, and make left and right turns. It must be used with additional caution and an attentive driver. It does not make your vehicle autonomous. Do not become complacent. Cabin camera is used to detect driver attentiveness, while FSD Supervised is in use to provide you with audible alerts reminding you to keep your eyes on the road. By continuing, you allow cabin camera above the rearview mirror to determine inattentiveness and remind you to keep your eyes on the road when FSD Supervised is active. Do you want to enable FSD Supervised? Of course we do. Let's do it. There it is. That was all it was. FSD, start FSD Supervised from park. Yeah, so we definitely want that. When enabled, a button will appear on the map once the driver is buckled and driver requirements are met. When the button is pressed, FSD Supervised will engage once the brake pedal is pressed and released. Enabling this feature does not make your vehicle autonomous, and you must remain attentive and be ready to take over any time. Only a licensed driver authorized to operate the vehicle should be allowed access to the driver's seat position anytime the vehicle is not in theatre or arcade modes. Do you want to enable start FSD Supervised from park? Yes. And brake confirm, we've been told, is if you want that extra step of confirmation, then you have to press the brake to get it going. I'm actually going to unclick because I just want to do go. Yeah, so when it's disabled, pressing the button will allow autopilot to apply the brakes and engage FSD Supervised. Brake confirm is enabled by default. Disabling this feature does not make your vehicle autonomous. It must remain attentive, etc., etc. Do you want to disable brake confirm?
I feel like I need to wear my seatbelt just immediately. I'm such a nervous Nelly.
Joy wants to feel safe, so I want to disable brake confirm. I just want to go. And we've been also told to offset by 10% because it sometimes apparently can slow down a bit. So we'll just listen to Tesla's advice.
And that means that you can kind of like make it go a little bit faster and it won't disengage autopilot. Right? Sorry, not autopilot. Full self-driving. Yes.
Autopilot. So yesterday.
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
Whew.
End to end. Alrighty, so I wanted to go to Chatswood to get some dinner, right? I'm also going to add some stops along the way, because I want to test it en route, so let's add a stop. Let's go to the airport, why not, eh? Let's go to Sydney Airport.
See?
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. Domestic departures, apologise. So, domestic to Montreal departures.
Right Kings Ford.
Let's add another stop after that, so let's try the Opera House. Oops. Let's see whether it knows.
Opera Hood.
Yeah, new anyway. Clever. Okay. And then we'll do one more stop, which is North Sydney. Let's do like Victoria Cross Station, Sydney Metro. Okay.
And you got to flip some of these around.
Yep. So let's see whether we can do this. So move that. So we can edit this trip, maybe. Edit trip. Okay. So let's do domestic terminal first because we're closer. In the Opera House, and then
Victoria Cross.
Chatswood last. So airport, Opera House, North Sydney, Chatswood. I think that's a pretty good test for this. All right.
Now, how's it going to get out of the car park?
Let's see.
Turn right towards Kingsford.
Let's see.
Keep your hands on the wheel.
Okay. Here we go.
Now turn right towards Kingsford.
It's telling itself what to do. Should I even adjust my rearview mirror? I suppose I should.
When it says keep your hands on the steering wheel, like, shouldn't you have your hands on the steering wheel? I'm just going to be that nagging.
Well, I'm going to put it right
co-pilot.
here. Just in case. I'm just going to be checking the cameras are recording the whole time.
Now turn left onto Gardeners Road.
Okay, I'm already impressed that it could figure out how to exit the car park, honestly.
Look, it tells you which lane it's going to go in, right? I'm curious with the lane changes. And like, you know, in Sydney, people are pretty impatient. Like that guy doing a wheelie.
Doing a wheelie, I don't know. I don't think I caught that, which is a shame. Maybe it'll be in the other camera.
So going at 55 already. And the speed limit is 60. All speeding fines are still mine, by the way. Speed camera is 60. It's going 55, so it does go under still, which is good. Oh, here's a... Okay. I mean, the suspension in this car is not bad.
Okay, yeah. The thing is, okay, how smart is it? Like, you need to train it to, like, if you're being in the far right lane, you need to pretty much be going at the speed limit or you will annoy people behind you.
Well, let's see how annoyed people get, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind going well under the speed limit when there's a computer driving.
So we'll try to leave this video uncut as much as I can. I'm going to keep checking the vision because I'm paranoid.
Yeah, and look, okay. It stopped. That
pretty smooth, right?
Yeah. I'm just shocked that, you know, that a car is driving. Like, it's the car. The car is driving itself.
And anyone from America who's ever done FSD is like,
I know,
please.
it's like we've had this for years.
Look at these bumpkins. Trying FSD so much later. But hey,
Right,
you have to try it on your own local roads, I think, to be a believer.
Okay. Oh.
Wow, that was pretty good.
See, okay, it's one thing to kind of like watch a video of FSD, right? Like, there's lots of videos of people doing FSD.
Yeah.
But there is something about actually sitting in the car when it's driving for you.
Yeah.
And it's actually, because all the videos I've seen so far, they're all sped up. Or I don't think I've seen one at normal speed. So I couldn't really get a sense of
Well, the ones in
how it
Australia
was-
anyway. Like
Yeah.
the ones in the US.
maybe. And
are done in real
I couldn't
time.
really get a sense of how it was accelerating and braking and what it actually felt like.
Visualizations, they're insane.
Yeah,
Are you watching my hands? Like, are you showing my hands? They're just on my lap?
maybe. I don't know. I'm just like, I was extremely skeptical. And I have to say, so far, I'm actually pretty impressed.
I'm impressed so far, but let's see what it does in the city, right?
This is on like pretty standard roads.
But don't forget, we are now 4:15 or thereabouts. Like, we're pretty close to peak hour traffic in Sydney. My watch is a bit slow. And it's sort of, the sun is setting, so it's kind of getting to golden hour. So I'm curious to see how the cameras hold up.
Okay, see, and that's the thing. It's like, you can't even get, like, cars can't even get the whole, like, wipers when it's not raining and the sun shines on you know, on the front windscreen,
Yeah.
and then the wipers go off, and it's like, If you can't even get that right, can you do full self-driving? And so far it's like, well, I guess so.
And the truck, like,
cameras.
we are not too close to the truck, not too far away. That's actually, I was going to swear, a very good distance, right? Almost perfect distance. Like, that is about how close I want to be to a truck that big.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't want to cut this video. So like, these aren't busy roads, like you said, but still, I wouldn't say these are quiet roads. This is still a major arterial. The visualization.
200 metres, turn right onto Robie Street.
So we have to stay in this lane.
Yeah. See, okay, my thing is that it's not that the tech hasn't existed, because it has. It's been in America for ages, right? It's also the fact that...
Now, watch, sorry, interrupt you. Watch this. So this is one of those weird traffic lights where you have to turn right, not when it's green arrow, right? It's...
Now turn right onto Robie Street.
It's caught out this 4P later as well.
So this kind of traffic light worries me because, you know, you can only turn when that side is clear. So I'm going to actually be very careful here. Okay, well, that just
Okay,
threw me
now
wrong.
you got a green.
Now I've got a
you
green.
got a green arrow.
So yeah, got away with that one. But you know what I mean, right? So
yeah.
It's one of
As
those
in,
weird
like,
traffic lights.
If it didn't have a green arrow, it would have to wait until the oncoming cars
Yes.
were clear.
Sorry, I interrupted you before. What were you going to say? Before
I don't even... What was I saying? What was I talking about?
Oh, here's the speed hump. Here's the speed hump.
No, it'll be fine.
No, it's on the screen.
It knew to slow down
That's
a bit.
crazy. That's like a perfect speed hump.
You know, okay, I kind of feel like a learner driver should actually sit here and then
Yes.
they'll actually learn what they need to be doing. Right? It's actually, yeah.
It's going 10 k's under the speed limit.
Yeah, that's one thing though. Like
Here's another speed hump.
I mean, in a sort of like a suburban location here where there's like houses,
In 200
it's okay that it's
metres,
going
turn left onto
well under
Robie
the speed
Street.
limit.
Yeah.
Does it do that on the bigger roads though? Maybe it's smart enough to know not to.
We're about to go to the airport.
Right? Yeah. No, I know what I was saying. I was saying that I'm actually impressed that Tesla as a corporation have managed to...
It's even picked the better lane. It's picked the better...
Let me say what I'm trying to say.
I'm so excited. Yes, Tesla as a corporation.
Tesla as a corporation have allowed, like, they've done all that they needed to do to get government approval, like local authority approval to have FSD, because I think that was actually what was stopping it from coming to Australia any sooner,
Yes.
right? So they must have, who knows what they did to, you know,
What
to
deals
get,
they made?
Well, no, not deals. I was thinking more in terms of like what research and like evidence have they showed, like hundreds of logs of like, you know, hours of the car driving and all this, you know, the safety features and all of that, so that whatever government agency is in charge of saying, yes, we will allow this on Australian roads, right? So that's actually what is impressing me.
I'm happy that Australia is actually the first right-hand drive market. So they've done the hard work here in Australia to get this over the line. And hopefully other companies like XPeng
Yeah.
will follow
Speaking
suit
of,
with
yes.
the XMGP.
Because that's the thing, this other company here that we are passing right now
Yeah.
does also already have the tech
Yeah.
already running and working in right and left-hand drive markets,
Yep.
In 200
right?
metres,
Okay, so
keep right to take
let's see,
First
because
Avenue.
this is confusing for like
The best
human
of
drivers,
people,
right?
yes, yeah.
We've set it for Terminal 2.
Oh, look, is it gonna, yep.
Set it for Terminal 2. And look, it's even got like a
Now
max
keep
setting,
right to take
44.
Smith Avenue.
Okay, so it's going to go...
So it's actually going slightly above the speed limit at the moment?
No, well, ever so slightly.
In 200 metres.
Okay, and look,
I'm
and
shocked.
there's a 20 ahead, right?
I'm shocked. It knows where it's going.
Honestly, like now you'd just be able to go like, you know, can you pick me up from the airport? You can be like, yeah, I can. Like it's not stressful anymore. Just make the car do it.
Okay, let's see what happens when it reaches the destination, how long it waits.
Where is it going to go?
gonna
T2. You
turn
asked for
in.
T2.
I did.
In
And then
200 metres,
when I've reached my
the
destination, then what?
will be on the left.
I know, right? Because look at that schmozzle. What is it going to do? Or is it just going to
Well,
sail
just keep
past?
going, because I'm not
I
actually
think so,
dropping
because
anyone
you
off,
didn't.
right?
See, I think this is where if you were a human, you would take over now, because now you got to fight the
Oh,
schmozzle.
look, here's...
Look, here's a Polestar.
Oh. No problem. It waited for the Polestar to
Yeah,
go.
it kind of paused. Look, is it going to try and slot itself in?
No, surely not, because we don't need to stop, so...
I think it's just going to roll slowly by until...
Now
you
your
reckon?
destination is on the left.
Okay, that's fine.
What is it going to do? Because is it going to click over to your next
I
destination?
don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
It's just going to roll to a stop.
Do you reckon? Because that taxi's not quite parked properly, right?
Okay, let's.
I'm just waiting to be
my
horned.
word. Go, go, go.
I have to do the wave let
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I think it's just going to keep
Just
going.
keep going. Yeah.
Because I think okay, so it's not going to pull into.
See, I'm just
There's
getting
the first
horned.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I'm gonna go. 'cause
Yeah.
I just got horned. Okay, I was gonna do the horn count, right? So 1.
that's one.
That's one.
But I think what the car did was fair, which is that I've got you
Yeah.
as and he.
Okay,
that's,
so I'm gonna
there you
take
have
over,
to
right?
you have to do that there.
Because yeah, it's not the right
There
lane,
you go.
right?
It did.
So
yeah.
1.
So there's one.
Okay, so
one. Yep.
let's go again.
Yeah.
See, autopilot disengaged. What happened? Press voice button to send Tesla an anonymous message. Okay.
It didn't.
It just went into the wrong lane. That's all. That's why I had to take over.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what I was going to say is, and the car basically took you as close as they bleeping could, right? And we're expecting you to be like, well, I've pretty much got you there. Now can
Yeah.
you do that
Do
final
something.
fighting bit, which is fair.
Yeah.
And then you take over. But I think, honestly, that was applaudable. It did a very applaudable job.
Look, I'm not going to blame that one on the car because we were just hanging around chatting. You know.
Well, as in
could-
we wanted to see what it would do,
Yes.
and it brought us pretty much there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected it to try and fight its way into that far left lane.
That's right. Look, it actually wants us to go again. So
So how do we go to the next stop then?
yeah, so it's going to go around again, right?
Okay, do we let it just go around again, or do we edit the trip and remove that stop?
Yeah, let's remove the stop.
Now turn right to stay on Shires.
How quickly is it going to recalculate? I think it's already. What's it going to do now?
No, there's a stop sign there. Okay.
It's. Oh,
Ooh, it just went. It waited. Like I would have done the same. I would have waited and looked at my right. For the cars next to me on the right, and then go right. So that was actually quite within the limits of what I would be doing.
yes, and it basically was able to quickly recalibrate from us making a last minute
like flushing
change
around.
of Impressive. Okay.
Hasn't picked this lane on the right, but I think for the best lane, it's actually this middle lane. I think to get to the right side. So that's fine. That's acceptable. Still recording. Sorry, I'm paranoid. Want to make sure we get all this. Not bad, right? It's met my expectations and then some.
I was going to say it's exceeded my expectations, but I always am very, very skeptical. So it's probably not that hard to exceed my expectations because I always have very low expectations of technology.
Okay, so our next stop is the Sydney Opera House in 16 minutes, right? So we're actually entering the city in you couldn't get any more peak hour, 4:30 on a Friday afternoon. Everyone's tired and hungry and sick of it all, end of the week. This is like stress testing this car in Sydney, probably arguably Australia's busiest city. So this is it. This is like the test, I think.
Well, I can think of one intersection.
Oh yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. We won't say what it is. We'll do that test tomorrow.
Now turn
Car's cutting in.
Yep.
No problem.
Yeah.
Let's see if it follows this lane.
It did, as opposed to the Subaru, which did not follow that lane.
I know, right?
It turns so gently. Like, it
So
turns
good.
more gently than I probably would have. I probably turned quite
Yeah.
aggressively. But I think my mum would like the way this car drives better than I drive.
I'd probably be happy with this car driving me as opposed to some of the Uber and taxi drivers, honestly.
Yeah. No, I reckon if my mum felt the way this car drives, I think she would be like, this car drives better than you.
But why is it going so slow under the 70 speed limit?
That is true though. But
Let's
it
see.
is, at least it's doing
climbing.
so in the far left lane.
True, it's climbing. I'm starting to relax a bit. I can feel my heart rate going down a bit. I'm a bit more comfortable now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I downed a long black before we started this, so my heart rate's
too.
already probably a bit higher than it ought to be.
I'm starting to gain a bit more confidence.
I've only gripped the door handle like a few times so far.
You grip the door handle when I drive.
Well, yeah. I think I grip it less for this car.
Don't praise the machine.
No. That's not true. No, I gripped it at that roundabout at the airport bit when it hadn't quite decided what to do yet.
That wasn't
That
me.
was, yeah, I was going to say,
wasn't us.
that's a horn, but that was
From
not
that guy,
for us.
but it was from the car and behind us, so
Yep.
that didn't
That
count.
doesn't count.
Let's lift. Sorry, I need to see your face.
Oh,
Lift this up.
sorry.
All good. This is crazy. It's good. And this is the correct lane. Like, I have to stay in this lane because we have to get into the freeway on-ramp. As you can see there, Southern Cross Drive.
In 200 metres, turn left onto Mill Pond Road.
Look, I know I should have my hands on the wheel, but I'm actually quite relaxed, so I don't need to do this.
I'm surprised it's not telling you off for not having your hands on the wheel.
But I'm looking ahead. I'm not
Now
looking at
turn
you
left
to
onto
talk.
Mill
Yeah,
Pond Road.
no, don't do that.
No. Okay, does it pick the correct lane? It's going to shimmy across.
Didn't indicate.
Well, it's sort of pick a lane, right? Any lane.
I know. And I know both lanes turn left, so it's like, well,
Now take the Southern Cross Drive
That was
road
good.
on the left.
That was impressive. It's even picking the better lane. Now, let's see what happens here, because these two lanes merge into one onto the on-ramp.
yes. Yes. I have to say, the way it rolls up to cars is really very smooth.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And is that an adequate stopping distance for you? Happy with that?
It is. I mean, I might have gone a little closer, but it's not so large that it's like an embarrassing distance.
Embarrassing distance. Sometimes I do actually fall back a bit, so that is an embarrassing distance. And then you tell me to roll forward, so
Okay, this is the kind of distance I would have like on a slope when I just assume that every car in front of me is manual and is going to do this massive rollback. Or this would be the distance I have in front of like a larger vehicle, like a van or a truck or something like that. Yeah.
look how efficient the drive is. 122 watt-hours per K, which is 12 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometres.
Actually, and that was the other thing that we noticed about cars that are driving themselves, or even on like, not autopilot, what do you call it?
Cruise control.
Cruise control, is that
Look,
it's
zipping this car ahead.
it's more efficient.
Yeah.
It is more efficient than
Yeah.
driving yourself.
Look, that car was
So-
snoozing. So we actually zipped ahead.
Yeah. And you might have heard another horn. That was obviously
That
for that
wasn't
car
us.
that was asleep at the wheel.
Okay, merging time. Merging time. Change of speed limit. Peak hour. It probably will stay in this lane, to be honest. Oh, no. Okay, well, see, we were too slow with the lane change. So this RAV4 is going to zip ahead.
Was that the one that was asleep?
No,
It was a different car.
I don't think so.
That is a smooth lane
It's not
change.
bad. That ute was crawling up my backside.
But see, it got out of the way
Yeah.
for the dual cab ute. So it's already learnt Australian behaviour.
Wait, we'll move out of the way for utes,
Yeah,
because they're in a hurry.
it must be programmed. Like, if dual cab ute in rearview mirror,
Move out of the way.
yeah,
No matter what lane you're in.
change lanes, allow ute to pass.
So if we get a speeding ticket, which we won't, because it's autopilot, it won't go over the speed limit, right? But on the off chance it does, and the speed camera catches it, is it still my fault?
Yes, of course it is, because you're the one who's in charge of that.
I say in the way. but-
You're in charge of the car.
Okay. Traffic isn't too bad, actually. But, okay, anyone who knows
Southern
Sydney,
Cross Drive,
yeah,
right?
anyone who knows Sydney, when we get to the city exit of the Southern Cross Drive and like Eastern Distributor, that's a bit hairy as well.
It's going to fork to the left, isn't it? And because it's not going to go into the ED though. 'cause
Shouldn't do.
We're going.
And are we happy with the lane position? Like, I'm actually just to the right of centre, which is fine.
I was going to say I'm in the passenger seat, so I can't tell at the moment because I only get a better sense of that when I'm sitting in the driver's seat. And I usually feel that I'm too far to the left, but I think that's because I probably drive closer to the right. I don't know.
I'm happy with where I am
Yeah.
in the lane.
In 2 kilometres, keep right to stay.
Like, it doesn't feel awkward for me sitting here, but I'm usually a better judge when I'm sitting in the driver's seat.
Might see what percentage we've got remaining. 96. Pothole? No, not really. It's covered pothole. It's bang on 80, 79. acceptable. Damn, I'm relaxing. And my worries are melting away at this point. He says before he reaches the city. Nine minutes.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting how quickly you become complacent almost, isn't it? Which you can't. Like, yeah, I wonder whether that's a flip side to being in a car that drives itself. Like, do you get complacent? Is it a different sort of attention skill set that you need?
It's like a monitoring rather than...
Yes, a monitoring.
Yeah,
because I
moving
mean,
too
I guess you adjust to it quite quickly for like the basic autopilot in terms of like how it, you know, you can pretty much then just focus on the road ahead of you and like surrounding dangers, which I actually quite like, because then you don't have to think so much about the speed and keeping the lane. You can actually just concentrate on all the other stuff. Do you find that too now? Like, do you find that you can actually, are you more aware now just of like all the other cars, and like you can keep a check of like, you know, your side mirrors and your rear view mirror, and just
I think so. I'm looking
pay more attention to like your environment?
I'm looking at the rear view mirror more. Well, I'm still ready to take over, right? I'm not fully relaxed.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? I guess depending on the personality of the driver, it might actually make you more aware and give you, like free up your brain space to kind of like focus on more higher tasks in that sense, you know, like kind of like high functioning.
Yep.
Like a pilot and a co-pilot, isn't it?
This is the future where we end up testing the self-driving versions of every brand, right? Tesla's just the first one to get there.
Yeah. I mean, I was just going to say, there's one car that can barely do lane keeping. I don't think I want to try their full self-driving anytime soon.
But they're all kind of working on it, these brands.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to name names as to which brand has got the worst that we've seen so far, that we've tested so far, that's got like the worst lane keeping. Okay. Not lane keeping. What do you call it?
Yeah, they're all of varying degrees. Like this is very good. I mean, mustn't forget this is still level 2, so technically it's not full self-driving yet.
Yeah.
But and also I should disclaim that we have not been paid by Tesla to do this commentary or this video.
No, they've just generously loaned us this car for the weekend.
We're just very thankful we are part of the early access program. I think they told us we're the second car in Sydney to test this, so that's pretty cool. Also, I should tell you, we've got a handful of Tesla shares, so full disclaimer, very, very small handful, not enough to retire on, so
in 2 kilometers, take the exit
that's my disclaimer.
towards City North.
Here we go, so 2 kilometers time we have to exit this motorway.
Yep. And look, it's doing, 76, 77, in an 80 zone. Yep, 78, okay.
Doing admirably well.
In the left lane, 79. Living on the edge.
Living on the edge. Still recording, good. Good times.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to say that really cliched thing about this is really the next leap in tech. Like, I remember this, I haven't felt this way since I first sat in your Model S. And I was like, wow, this is the future of cars and driving, right?
That was 2015, by the way, 2016.
Okay, so 9 years later, I feel like this is the next time I've actually felt the same way, where I'm like, oh my goodness, this is gonna absolutely change like society. You know what I mean? Because back then with the S, it was like having 100% electric car and not having to go to a petrol station, right? I was like, this is going to change.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
What happens now?
Now take the exit on the left towards
City.
You see that briefly it was poor GPS location? So I wonder if you're in a tunnel too long.
Yeah.
Now take the
It handles this tunnel better than like Waze handles being in, is it the M4 or the M2, where it just gets completely confused.
But will it have the same issue as well? We should test that actually on the same tunnel.
Oh,
later,
look, here we go.
tomorrow.
We're entering a traffic.
Okay, here we go. So that was easy on the motorway, easier. Autopilot can do that too, mostly. So we're about to enter the city proper.
Yep.
This is where it gets interesting.
I know, and I wonder, like, does it have kind of like
In 200
degrees of like
turn right
aggressiveness
onto
in terms of like trying to like merge into traffic, right?
It probably does. I just didn't have a look at the settings before.
I know.
I know Navigator and Autopilot had like Mad Max mode. It's picked a better lane.
Does that? Oh yeah, that second lane also turns right, doesn't
Yes.
it?
So, Opera House is just there up on Macquarie Street.
Yep.
And this is one of those weird traffic lights, which they don't have in the US, I don't think. Where it's like green arrow.
Now turn right onto Macquarie Street.
So obviously it's
Macquarie.
It's Macquarie. It's mapped that previously in the software. There's no lane markings on the road here, but it knows still to go in this lane. Very clever.
As in, it didn't have the
Yes.
dotted line. Yeah.
I think the marathon's on tomorrow, so we're seeing like these temporary structures across the road.
Okay, so just preempting the fact that we're probably going to get horned at our next destination, it's going to slow to a stop, probably right outside the bit that says no stopping. Now it's in the wrong lane.
I was going to say, it's in the wrong lane, and it wants to exit. The car behind me let me through. I might have to do the Sydney wave and thank them. It's not me. And if this right lane goes first, I might get horned here. But see that? It actually cut in like a Sydney driver.
Yeah, I know. That's good. Okay, look, you're lucky that both arrows turned green at the same time. Not both arrows, you know what I'm trying
And look,
to say.
it went. It didn't like pause. It actually just went.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the Sydney wave, so thank you.
Yes. Actually, okay, you need to hard code the like double hazard flash as well. You know?
Yes. Okay, so you can't do a Sydney FSD without coming here. The Sydney Opera
Look,
House.
pedestrians, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Look.
Look at that! That was such a good test!
That is awesome!
Yes, it let them through!
Whoa.
How good is that? And thank the machine. Don't praise the machine.
Okay. That was
Come
good.
on.
Yeah.
That was so good.
I mean, admittedly, they were slow pedestrians. Like, you only ever see those, like, you know, those videos of, like, something that, like, honestly, no human, nothing would have, like, reacted.
But they were jaywalking on, like, the lane. They were not even anywhere close to our lane marking. They were on the other side of the road.
Yeah, of course. Look, more. What's going to happen here?
No, they were too far away. There must be a threshold, right? Sorry, you don't get to cross.
Yeah.
Whereas the girls before, they were sort of close enough to allow them to cross.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, let's not test this with, like, toddlers, though.
No, let's not. Okay, mind blown. That was a very good example. Okay, so we're not doing this tomorrow because the marathon's on. All the city roads are shut tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's why we have to do this today.
Also, like I said, it's just going to stop there. So I think you're going to have to, like, do that thing because otherwise it's just going to loop around and we'll get
Definitely
clock
get horned.
up horn number 2.
Should I horn?
Just going to show.
Will they just keep going around the roundabout, you reckon?
That'll be hilarious. The thing is, okay, is it going to just go to your next one? Does it know that we've reached it?
Okay, I am going to take over because I don't want to go into the car park, okay? Okay, so let's
Take
go.
over number 2.
Take over number 2. That's fine.
But,
We got
okay,
there.
you know what? And look, chances are, if you came here, you want to go to...
Now turn right onto Macquarie Street.
Let me do it.
You do it.
Yeah.
I'll drive.
Yep.
Thank
You don't
you.
do this. Edit trip.
Okay, done.
Yeah,
Right, so
I should be
thank
doing
you.
that, not you.
So double click.
Was that a strike, I wonder?
Nah, I doubt it. Okay, single click, sorry. I've just gotten single click. I don't need double click. Just used to it. Okay, good. All right, that's
In 200
mission success.
meters, Turn left onto Conservative Road. Then turn left to take the Cahill Expressway.
Yeah, and look,
Road.
to be fair, the reason that we have to fuss with these so-called stops is that we're not actually technically stopping. But if you were doing this in real life, you would actually be stopping at those stops. So that's fine. You wouldn't have to do this weird kind of like with the screen, like, because you would have pulled into the car park and then done whatever you needed to do. So that's fair.
So actually, I don't count either of those as interventions, really.
Yeah, because you would have reached your destination already.
Yep.
Yep.
Now turn left onto Conservative Road.
Oh, no. Well, I don't know, because the airport one, it wasn't able to pull out of where it needed to be. So maybe that one. But yeah, I mean...
But that's iffy, because we were already there, right?
Yeah, that's true. We had reached the destination.
Yeah, we were already there.
Okay, well, like an asterisk.
Yeah. I know we didn't go through the city proper. We might do that later, but we might do that tonight, actually.
Where are we going now?
So it's going in this
to
filter
Victoria
lane.
Cross,
So it's going to use the Kyle Expressway to get there.
Now turn left.
Pothole.
Massive pothole.
Expressway slip road.
Okay, it went through the pothole.
Okay, yeah, it went
so
through
didn't
the pothole.
see it.
Yeah. Is it on pothole avoidance though? And yes, avoidance is a word.
No, it's not.
It's avoidance. Yes, I apologies to anyone who's trying to
Simpsons
teach
reference.
your child grammar. And yes, avoidance is not a word. Avoidance. Is there pothole avoidance, or is it just rolling through the pothole because that's what it does?
I don't think there's pothole avoidance.
Isn't that beautiful? Yes, referring to husband or referring to the Sydney Opera House, whichever one you... not the Opera House, it is Harbour Bridge, whichever one you choose to think I'm referring to.
It's a tough contest.
Yeah.
That was impressive. We'll do the night drive in the city tonight. We'll do a FSD night drive. You want to take the night drive?
No. I'm still nervous Nelly.
Yeah, fair enough. Rounded that curve remarkably well. Does it slow down to the suggested 35?
No.
No one does that, surely.
No.
Not even the FSD.
I was going to say, I'd be kind of upset if it did.
All right, cross the bridge. Okay, peak hour, Sydney Harbour Bridge. Okay, this is confusing at the best of times, right? Merging on. Let's see what it does.
To be fair, there's no one next to you at the moment, so...
Oh, see,
there is.
This is sometimes interesting because, look, this car is going to jump
Force
in.
its way, yep.
That's
It'll
okay,
allow-
it let it in.
Yeah.
No stress.
Yeah, no, and I think that's how it should be, honestly, if you're in FSD.
Yeah, like just conservative, right?
Just
hang back.
Yeah. Be the gracious driver.
That's scary. And, I mean, we're getting off in North Sydney, but I don't want to be in that right lane. I don't like that lane.
Never, yes. It's got a nickname in Sydney, which I'm not gonna say the term. If you're a Sydney sider, you'll know what that lane's called.
And this is nice. I don't often get to look around when I'm driving on the bridge because I've got to pay attention, right? But today, like, I'm actually enjoying the ride.
Don't look at the camera. I might show you, but you keep your eyes on the...
I get to, like, marvel at the pylons and the engineering.
Yeah.
Marvel of this arch bridge. Darn, this is impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah. So when is this getting, like, rolled out for people who have bought Teslas?
Well, it's currently early access program. I don't know. I read on LinkedIn somewhere today, one of the Tesla staff mentioned that it will be like outright payment, which is now currently $10,100. That's one option. Subscription based, I don't know how much again.
Yeah.
I'm hoping a few $100 a month at least.
Yeah.
And then
a few $100 a month.
Yeah, a 30-day trial for all new cars apparently.
Because, okay, see, when I first knew about this sort of $10,000 price, right, from back in the day, I guess, right, that seemed like a lot of money for what I felt would be a gimmick, right? But now that I've actually sat in this, if it's a one-off $10,000, that is dirt cheap, actually.
But it doesn't stay with you, like stays with the car. It can't be transferred to the next one, I don't think, unless they're running an offer.
But still, like, you would have that for as long as you have the car.
I guess so. For the next owner. And I think at the moment it's hardware 4, so I'm not sure about hardware 3 yet. So if you've got an older Tesla, like there are a lot of people who've been waiting for years.
Yeah,
for this.
yeah, or they've already paid it. Like, so if you paid for it on your like OG like Model 3 from back in the day,
Yeah.
will that roll out in your car and you don't have to pay a single cent more?
No. Well, okay. Eventually, yes. Hopefully.
Okay, what's it going to do here?
This guy's merging out.
It's just going to wait.
If I was a dual cab Ute, I might horn, but I'm in FSD, so I'm not going to horn. Oh.
No.
Wants to get out too. Now I'm doing the same. I might get horned.
Why didn't you want to go there?
I don't know. Oh, he wants to go to Victoria Cross Station.
But where's it going now?
That was a remarkable lane change. Can I tell you?
It kind of.
It picked the right moment to do that.
Yeah, yeah. It was really what's the word for it? Really like I can't think of the word.
And the thing is, right, in previous versions of autopilot, it would wait until the car was completely out of the lane. But in that situation, the car wasn't even fully out yet. It's still accelerating.
It kind of like nosed its way in a little bit, but
Where's
not
the
in an aggressive way. In like a really smooth, like. Okay, like as the kids would say, it was nonchalant.
Traffic light.
And a weird, like, construction
Yeah.
kind of traffic.
It knows that's the line. You can see the line on the screen there. It's not too far away either. It's not embarrassingly far away, as you would say.
No, as the kids would say, it was a nonchalant lane change.
Yeah,
I'm just embarrassing them now by, trying to use their lingo. But
we are not their age anymore.
no, very much not so. But
I hope you guys are enjoying this end-to-end uncut drive. I'm really hoping all the cameras will pick up everything we're seeing.
yeah.
Everything's recording, all the
Everything
audio's
is
coming
still
through.
recording.
Good.
Yes.
Uncut. Has to be uncut, this first drive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, feeling hungry. Almost. It's afternoon tea time. That's the thing, right? I can afford to be hungry.
I'm just glad I had that coffee.
Okay, so one thing FSD probably won't do, which is fun in a Tesla, is to like zip off at the lights, right? It just gradually gets going. Let's see who gets to go first, because that lane is a single lane, right? Okay, so actually this lane goes right. This one just goes straight.
Oh,
Wow,
okay,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was definitely an
Whoa.
intervention.
Okay, no, that would have failed.
Oh my goodness, that was scary. That is why you do
Far
not.
out. Okay.
You do not
Yep.
go to sleep in FSD. Okay?
Yeah,
That was
the
freaking
cars
scary.
behind us are going to be like.
WT.
They're gonna
FSD.
They're going to be, typical Tesla driver. I'm sorry, but that's what they're
Wow,
going to.
that was really scary.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, once again. That is why my hands are always ready to take over.
Yep.
Wow, we would have hit that word work sign.
Absolutely. And then that would have been on like whatever, dash cam Australia or whatever. Like, look at this knob in front of us.
I know. So this is what worries me a little bit. Okay, just back to reality now. We've been enjoying it so much. Like 99.999%, it's all good, but that's potentially that wasn't life and death, but that was expensive accident waiting to happen, right? And embarrassing as well.
Embarrassing, but also expensive. Expensive.
That's brought us just woken me up
that's
completely.
like that would have been potentially tens of thousands of dollars of damage worth to the car. Yep.
My goodness. Okay. What? Pay attention. Wake up.
No, but okay, and the thing is, like, it's like we wanted to give it a chance to correct itself.
Yes.
So clearly we saw it going that way.
Yes.
And I would have, like, I'm a nervous Nelly. I would have intervened way sooner than that, right? But I get that, Tom wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt. But clearly when it's about to hit, it's like, no, I'm
close.
Yeah. So, good on him for waiting to the absolute...
what happens here? Crosses the amber. Crosses the ambers.
Impressive, but it didn't do so by accelerating or anything
Look at this. What happens here? There is no lane marking. There is no lane marking. It's all good.
Okay.
It's stuck to its side.
Yeah.
But after that, near miss.
Warren Street.
That wasn't just a near miss. That was. Yeah. Okay.
What's happening here now? Okay.
We're going to Victoria Cross Metro, so we are there basically.
We're there. Okay.
Okay, so we may have to take over now to go to Chatswood next.
Yep.
Whew. Wow, that woke me up.
Well, I mean, I was always awake, but yeah. I like the fact that
Now your destination is on the right.
it's now decided to go behind a parked car, I think. Is it?
Yeah, it doesn't know it's. Yes. Yeah, see, this is not a car waiting at the traffic light, right? I think, because we're not at the destination yet.
No.
So let's see how long it takes for it to get out of this lane, right?
No, I'm just the car next to you is probably like, look at this numpty, like coming in behind a parked car.
I mean, we could be stopping for passengers, right?
Well,
no!
I worked it out.
It heard you. Oh my goodness, that's close.
No, I can see it
Okay.
from here. Okay, yeah. Okay, it realised it was a bit of a numpty, and like.
No, don't turn right here. No, see, I took over.
Ah, yeah.
It didn't see the no right turn sign. Right, okay. So, there you go. That's definitely another intervention.
Yep, fail
right?
number 2.
Okay, so just back here again.
Continue trip.
Yeah,
Okay,
continue trip.
actually
Right,
new.
good.
Okay. I think. Yes, Chatswood. Okay.
All right.
Good.
So that was also a near miss.
Yes. Whoa, where's it going?
What the heck are you doing a U-turn?
What? Why?
This is not Chatswood. Okay. That was weird.
I know. Maybe it was like, you called me a numpty.
It is now stuck, possibly in a loop.
Because it doesn't have enough space to drive forward.
It's sort of found itself in this situation though. Okay, look, I am going to take over again. All right, let's reverse. Okay, because otherwise it'll just stuck in this vicious loop. So again,
I must have insulted it by calling it a numpty.
it heard you.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go this way. All right, let's see.
I won't call you a numpty again until you do the next numpty thing.
Again, this brings me to the 99.999%, right? That edge case,
Now turn left onto Pacific.
Where is it
Highway.
going?
it maybe wants to turn right from this lane, potentially.
Oh, no, it's indicating left.
See, that's the reverse chevrons Tesla told us about, so it's like slowing down. Interesting.
Has it?
Well, let it do its thing.
Okay, see now?
It's doing something odd.
Wow, that's not right.
Look, I am actually going to take over because that's not the right way. No, that's reverse. That's drive. Okay, let's just take over for a second, everyone. And this is why we still need humans. We're not extinct yet. Because that is an unusual turn. We cannot do, by the way, if you're not from Sydney, you cannot do U-turns mostly
No.
in Sydney without,
Yep.
if it's not like signed, you can't do a U-turn.
And that's not like that's like a roundabout or anything there. Like we know this road.
This is a very busy road, Pacific Highway.
Yep.
So this is intervention number 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, it wants us to turn left, do a U-turn in the middle of the Pacific Highway, and then go that way rather than turning right. So, yeah.
All good? All good?
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, the edge cases, okay, that's why it's always still supervised.
Look, and to be fair, it's the kind of like edge cases that happen on autopilot normally, where it's like you're on a long, you're on a long like freeway, and then every now and then it'll pick up one of the like exits and kind of like want to go to an exit.
Yes.
And you're like, and then you just kind of like, wrench it back. But that's once every like, 150 kilometers.
Oh.
Okay. It did not give way to the bus, which I believe you should. If a bus is indicating to the right, you need to give it way.
This is true. We always get comments about people doing, people saying, hey, you should be doing that.
Yes.
So
not just
FSD, you should be doing that.
No, well, I'm normally the one nagging you.
But the comment section nags me too. You didn't give way to the bus.
I'm like, look, the sign is on the bus. If it's indicating you need to give it way.
And you must slow down to 40.
Okay, look, is it gonna? It's well enough in front that it's
all
gonna give way this time. Yep.
Okay, so I'm actually a bit more anxious now in the city, so I'm just gonna hold this.
That it's like had two like strikes, isn't it?
3 actually, 3.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, the thing where it just decided to.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay. So, yep. Now where is it going?
Now turn left onto Shirley Road.
Why is it going this way to Chatswood?
I have no idea. It must know a better way.
It's going the scenic way. Interesting. I mean,
In 200 meters, turn right onto River
Oh
Road.
my goodness.
I mean, this is a navigation issue because this isn't personally how
This?
we would go. And
Oh, I thought it was going to turn right here. No, okay, it's going to turn right at the lights. That's
it's
okay.
not that. Yeah. Yeah, but this is just a straight up navigation issue because this is not really
Curious,
probably
actually.
the best way to go.
Oh,
See?
it's going that way.
Yeah, look, you could just do this
You could, hey.
along Pacific Highway.
Oh, look, that's fine.
I don't know why it's choosing to like
No, it's all good.
dip out.
All good. I don't mind this at all. This is doing
I know
other
it's
things.
extra testing, but
Now turn right onto River Road.
How aggressive is it? Has it kept right up?
I do feel like every time it does something that's not a straight road, like you need to be hyper attentive because it's intersections where it seems to
By the way, you see how much distance it left for the car ahead? I've been horned for less in Sydney.
yeah.
So luckily there was a kind ute driver behind us.
Yes, yeah. And it is Friday afternoon for the ute driver. So, yeah, they're feeling particularly generous today.
But they're feeling particularly vulnerable too, Friday afternoon. Yet they
But that's
they're
what
gracious enough.
that's the thing. Like, yeah, you didn't get horned despite it being like their most
yeah, vulnerable.
upsetting time for them. I mean, they are starting to follow you closely because you are doing 40 in a 50 zone. Like, honestly, it's a little bit.
200 meters, turn right onto Portview Road.
Look, now what?
Portview Road? This is a side road. It's going to have to hold up traffic. Let's see.
Now turn right onto Portview Road.
Where?
Goodness. I think I know. Okay, so luckily there's no cars ahead. It'll, oh my goodness. You know what? You know what it's trying to do? It's trying to zip out on the Pacific Highway with no traffic light. I don't know if I can look.
Why?
I don't know.
200 meters.
Like, it had the opportunity before to just go straight on the Pacific Highway.
Okay, this is going to be a good test.
I'm seriously speechless.
Turn left onto Pacific
Oh
Highway.
no.
But this is a navigation issue.
Oh no.
Why? Oh my word.
I'm ready to take over, if need be.
Far out.
I don't know how much we're sticking out of the road. Why choose this option? Why?
I feel like we're sticking out because I feel like cars are veering slightly to avoid us. Are they?
No, it's quite a wide lane.
Okay,
actually.
all right.
I think we should be okay.
Okay,
Look,
look.
it's being very conservative.
Yeah, rightly so. And look, it's lucky that there's now a massive gap in traffic.
Okay, we should be able to go after this this
Yeah.
car.
Let's see whether it decides that it can go. Okay. Okay. No, and look, credit where credit is due. Before
Whoa.
that final car had passed us, it had already started accelerating up the slope.
Okay, admittedly, there was no one waiting behind us, so I didn't feel pressured.
Yes. But
But
for goodness sake, it could have just gone straight on Pacific Highway, and it decided to be like, no, I want to show you what I'm capable of. I'm going to go a different way
Oh.
and then show you that I can turn.
and stress us out a bit.
Oh,
I think we've been living in Sydney too long. You know what I mean? Like, maybe everywhere else in the world is not an issue, right? Like, because in Sydney you feel pressured.
But
if you take too long to turn out.
like it made it more difficult for itself because like it could have just it could have just turned right instead of doing this and then coming back out. But that's a navigation programming thing.
So this is peak hour. What is it now? 5 something? I don't know what it is.
16:54. No,
so almost
it's not
5.
yet 5.
Okay, so peak hour Pacific Highway. It's getting pretty busy. We're going to stop this video soon because we're approaching Chatswood. But I think overall, look, it's not stress-free. I'll tell you that. I'm still watching pretty carefully, and I think I've got every right to be nervous after what happened with that street, the roadwork sign, and then not sure what to do in North Sydney as well.
Yeah. So there were, the two kind of like big fails were the one like going to drive into a sign, that's obviously a big fail, and 2 turning right into a no right turn. Like those are things that are either going to cause damage to the car or like cost you money in terms of like a fine or like knocking something over. But the other kind of like yellow marks, I guess, rather than red crosses, yellow marks would be for random navigation options or like even the one where it just kind of like pulled to the side because it just kind of gave up. That one is like, well, that one I don't mind. Because you can kind of take over that one fairly quickly. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, look, I think I've always said all along, I'll be happy not to drive a car anymore once the car drives better than me. And at this stage, it's not driving better than me. It's doing it very well for like 99% of the time. But I think when the stakes are high, it's not acceptable yet. You know what I mean? Like it's not at a stage where I can sit back and relax. Even though I was lulled into a false sense of security on the motorway, in like edge cases in the city, it's still very touch and go.
And I think the problem is it's not even like an edge case. We're just driving normally in a normal situation. So
like all this stuff is great. Letting people in, that's actually pretty good, pretty human-like. But like just got to be careful still, I think. So I'm glad Tesla's let us do this, knowing that we're going to do stuff like this and test it out. It's easy to let it pass in a control situation, but
look, every time we have disengaged full self-driving, there's been a prompt that's come up to say what can you let us know what happened. So they are like, every incident is like improvement and feedback that they can then take that incident and go, okay, let's fix it. Like let's code for that specific thing that happened. So that's good.
And you're right. I'm sure it'll improve with each iteration. It'll just keep getting better and better.
Yes.
And look, I'm willing to accept that it may be a better driver than me, and especially as I age, I'll probably possibly get worse. So there may be a point where I get, okay, FSD is actually better than me now. Happy to let it drive me.
But I guess that's the other thing, isn't it? It's like it takes a certain kind of person to be able to use it in this phase of full self-driving, isn't it?
And that's me. I'm happy to test it, right? And, but it is really like monitoring a learner driver, actually. A really advanced learner driver. Someone who's just about to sit their exam, I reckon. It's getting pretty close.
Yeah, who occasionally glitches out and wants to turn into I guess. It's interesting, isn't it? Because it's like, they've got the skill set, but then it's like every now and then, like the decision making is not quite 100%, isn't it?
I think so.
Or like they missed a sign, like reading a sign or something, isn't it? Even though they know how to drive, they missed reading a really critical, important sign. And
if you've watched this far in a video, almost at the hour mark, I applaud you. Thank you for staying with us. Hopefully we've kept you engaged up to this point. This is a speed camera, by the way.
I mean, it's going half the speed limit, so we're good.
There's a mobile phone camera here too in Chatswood, so I wonder whether it'll pick up if I'm not holding the wheel, but there it is actually. I can see it up ahead.
Or
so
maybe
just in case, I'll just leave it on. I don't want to get a fine. Who knows what AI they're using, what language model, or what model.
But overall, I have to say, super impressed. And
definitely.
like, I still think this is the future, because they've already, like, if it's already good enough to be released, like, to the limited public, I'm going to call this, like the limited public, it means that they've done enough testing, I think, that it's going to be safe from a human safety point of view. Like, all the things that we've seen so far, it wasn't going to like injure anybody. It's just going to be expensive, I think. So for me, I think that is already good enough to release it to people, because it's like, it's not dangerous. Like, obviously as a mum, like, I don't want anything dangerous. Like, expensive is one thing if you make a mistake that is expensive, but like, I feel so far from what we've seen, especially with the way the pedestrians came in front of us,
In 200 meters, your destination will be on.
I was really impressed by that. And I think that it is actually like this like, I don't think you need to fear that this technology is going to make it unsafe for humans outside the vehicle or inside the vehicle. So I think they've done that absolutely right. Yeah.
Well, at this stage, I'm going to stop the video, and we're going to stop in the middle of the highway, but I'll take over, obviously. But from Joy and myself, I just want to thank you for watching, and until the next FSD video in Australia or in Sydney, it's happy charging from us. Hope you enjoyed it.